it is only prudent that...
As MPs consider amendments to the UPDF Act, human rights lawyers say this had been expected following the Supreme Court's January decision quashing civilian trials in the military court. They, however, insist that this is unacceptable.
They are trying to clog their eyes not to see that what they are trying to do is trying to defeat a Supreme Court judgment. But we are very hopeful that in the event they proceed and pass this law, allowing most especially civilians to be tried in the general court-martial, we are very sure the courts will declare that unconstitutional.
Samuel Wanda, one of the lawyers in Dr. Kiza Besige's defense matter, and Alan Mulindwa, a human rights lawyer, said the amendments are aimed at further helping them lure politicians.
The files of civilians who are being tried in the general court-martial have not been transferred, and this has been intentional to ensure that they fast-track the bill and then they continue trying them. And we all know the reason why the Supreme Court declared such trials unconstitutional is because there is no semblance.
They said they do not expect the government to pay much attention to ensuring that a civilian gets justice, especially when a civilian is tried in a military court.
What awaits Ugandans is disaster. I hope our legislators will be very cautious when debating this bill.
However, they are hopeful that some of the amendments to be considered include a provision demanding that officials in the military courts should have legal training. However, the legal minds admit that the military court is designed to enforce discipline, especially for the army, but they want them to be tried. They add that they should not be harassed as they seek justice.
In principle, when we talk about the general court-martial, it's supposed to discipline army officers, the persons who are carrying arms. So that is the principle.
The legal minds note that the amendments are aimed at further helping them to appeal to politicians on non-skeletal issues.
We do not see them being honest and only charging people who have indeed committed these offenses, but rather a way of curtailing the opposition.
Becca Senyonga Mulinde, NTV Tonight.
Serve of civil courts of judicature.